Hi, Christa here, Tuesdays with Christa, and another amazing, beautiful day. We've had so much rain. South Africa is flooded at the moment. A couple of weeks ago, we didn't have water. Now we are inundated. We are grateful. And today I'm here with you not to talk about the weather, but I'm actually wanting to stand still and to say is a great relationship is about two things. And I want you to just stay with me, bear with me, and listen to the end, because I will reveal to you what the two things are that we need to focus on to have an amazing relationship. You know, when we choose a partner, we often choose our partners, one, because of the things that we have in common. So we look for somebody that we can share things with, things that makes us feel alive, that we can do with them. We look for somebody that adds value into our life, that together we are better than what we are on our own. And then the other thing that we often look at is we're looking for somebody that's different to us. I don't know about you, but I know if I had two people in the relationship just like me, I would actually absolutely have gone insane. Can I hear you agreeing to that? Because I do think that I'm not the only one. Now, most of my clients, when I find them and they come and they seek for relationship help, they often arrive here and they are feeling frustrated, they're feeling annoyed, they're feeling not understood, they're feeling irritated. And when I really dig in, the thing that I do find is it's often the differences. The fact that the other person is so much different to us that it becomes challenging. And I know I'm not the only one, and please, when you are there on your own, just raise your hand if you agree that as relationships go on, often it becomes more challenging, and the things that are different in between us is causing a lot more of frustrations. And you know why? Because we expect our partners to actually listen and treat us from our point of view. And I think it's a bit unfair. Now, what happens is the longer we go on, we start focusing on the things that's different between the two of us. That we become so focused on that we forget that at one stage, when we chose to go into the relationship, we chose the partner that's different to us, because that was going to make us grow. That was the parts of us where we feel that somebody else needs to bring a bit of balance, to help us grow. But we become so focused on what is different between us that we become annoyed. Now, the things that were different in the beginning was one of the drawing cards. And now it's the challenges for us to start celebrating the things that are different. So the two things about a great relationship is the one, we have to appreciate the similarities, because it's the similarities that help us really find experiences together that really make us feel excited and alive. But the other part is we have to respect the differences. We are different for a reason. We've chosen a partner that's different to us for a reason. And if we get annoyed with it, we have to stand back and say, in what way are their differences, the different way of doing things, actually adding value to our lives? Now, I want you the challenge this week is to choose to start focusing on both aspects. The one is respecting the differences and find a way to make those differences let you grow again. And then respect and appreciate the similarities. Can I ask you to put in the chat below the comments to what are the key takeaway of today's message that you are going to take with you, that stood out for you, that really hit home for you. And I wanted to ask you to do that for more than one reason. If we start taking action and we write it down, we actually shift from brain information and we shift into the space where we start making our own. That's the one reason I want you to write it in the comments below. The second one is, the more you participate and start contributing to this comments in this, the more people will get the message. And that's how we will grow a community of like-mindedness. And then I would like you to go ahead and then share it. The more we share it, the more people will get the message. The more people will realize it's the small shifts that make the difference in relationships. And I appreciate everyone that shows up and chooses their relationship every week, and that's willing to take full responsibility, and that's actually sharing the mindset. If we can get that and start talking to people, the more we will start shifting the relationships, healthy relationships in this world. Can I get an agreement, as a thumbs up, some kind of indication that you are willing to do that? Because if we do that, we are changing the world one relationship at a time. And I thank everybody, that's the hearts, the thumbs ups, the contributions. And I would like you, and I quickly wanted to, just before I end off, and to say is, if I shout your name out in these, it's because I acknowledge you. And you know what? I've had feedback from people that says, I've seen this one or that one following this, and I've started following that too. So if you post it on your page, it's an indication for people that respect you to say, is, if you are taking the time, then it's worth listening to. So I thank you for that. I've had so many wonderful feedback of people that in the background been listening to this, and their relationships have shifted. And that encourages me. So I appreciate our similarities in this group. And I also appreciate that we're all different. And let's focus on both of them, because that makes a great relationship. Have an amazing week. See you next week. Tuesdays with Christa, right here with me. Join me. I love having you. Enjoy the wonderful week.